Grade 6, Lesson 9, Fractions 3, third video clip. Comparison of fractions. Comparison means in this lesson we are going to compare two fractions. When two fractions are given, we are going to find which one is larger one, which one is smaller one. There are three types calculations. One types when the denominators are equal of given two fractions. It is very easy. Now let's see the first one. When the two fractions are given but two denominators are, see these two diagrams. First diagram shows 3 over 10. Second diagram shows 7 over 10. Here nothing to no any calculations. From this diagram you can decide this is larger fraction. Therefore we can say 3 over 10 is greater than 7 over 10 is greater than 3 over 10. We can write in this way: 7 over 10 is greater than 6 over 10. Otherwise, by using the symbols you can write in this way: 7 over 10 greater than 6 over 10, or otherwise 6 over 10 less than 7 over 10. These both expressions are correct. See these examples: 5 over 7, 2 over 7. Actually meaning of this one, you assume that these two are parts of certain type of cakes, same type 2 cakes. Consider this is, in this cake is divided into 7 equal parts. This means here available 5 such parts. This one, same cake is divided into 7 parts. Here available 2 parts from whole cake. That means we know all same size parts because both of the cakes are divided into 7 parts. But there are 5 such parts, there are 2 such parts, then definitely we can say this is a larger one. 7 over 12, 11 over 12, we can say 11 over 12 is greater than 7 over 12. Otherwise 7 over 12 is less than 11 over 12. Here's another example. Select the largest fraction. There are three fractions given. All denominators are same: 12, 12, 12. That means we can select the fraction which have largest numerator is the largest fraction. This is. The second type is when the numerators are equal. Now look at here. Numerator of this fraction is 1. This is 1 over 10. This is numerator is 1. This is 1 over 6. The meaning of this fraction is, consider this is as a cake. Cake is divided into 10 parts, equal parts. This fraction represents one part out of them. Now consider these are also same size cake. It is divided into only 6 parts. This is one of that part. Now you can see this is a larger portion because the cake is divided only into 6 parts. That means size of one portion is larger than this one. Therefore, without doing any calculations, we can see 1 over 6 is greater than 1 over 10. We can write in this way using the symbols. 1 over 6 is greater than 1 over 10, or 1 over 10 is less than 1 over 6. In this both of the times, without doing any calculations, according to the numerator or denominator, we can get the decision. Here conclusion is, what is the conclusion? The fraction which have the small denominator is larger fraction. See this example, 1 over 5, 1 over 8 is a small denominator, therefore this fraction is larger one. 7 over 15, 7 over 10. Smaller denominator is, this is 10, therefore this is a larger fraction. Select the largest fraction. Look at this, numerators are all equal, same, 1. Therefore, the fraction which have the smallest denominator is the largest fraction. In practically, you can assume that this is one part from a cake. The cake is divided into 12 small parts. This is one portion, but cake is divided into 8 parts. This is one portion. Cake is divided only 3 parts. That means this is the largest fraction. Select the largest fraction. Numerators are same. Actually, the numerators may be 1 or 2 or 3 or any number, but if it is same, we can get the decision. The fraction has smallest denominator is the largest fraction. This is. The next type is no equal denominators or numerators. That means denominators also are different, numerators also different. At that time, to compare that, we need to take the common denominator. Both of the fractions should be written with the common denominator. Example 1, 3 over 4, 5 over 8. Now here we can see denominators are different, numerators are different. Therefore, to compare this, we have to take 8 here, common denominator. How to get 8? That means this common denominator means least common multiple, LCM of these two numbers. That is 8. To obtain 8, this one should be multiplied by 2. Therefore, this one also should be multiplied by 2. Then it becomes how many? 6 over 8. This is 5 over 8. Now we can compare. This is larger one. Then we can write the answer. Even we use these two fractions to compare, as the final answer, we have to express the answer using these two given fractions. 11 over 20, 2 over 5. What's the common denominator should be 20. That means this fraction will not be changed. That is same. These two numerator and denominator, both of them should be multiplied by 4. Then 5 multiplied by 4, 20. 2 multiplied by 4, 8. This is not change, 11 over 20. Now we can consider that we can decide this is the largest fraction. Insert suitable symbol out of these three. First one, 1 over 8, 1 over 4, we know numerator is same. Then fraction which have small denominator is larger fraction. Therefore, we can use this one. And second one, also numerators are equal. This is the small denominator. Therefore, this fraction is larger one. And here, small denominator this one. Therefore, this is larger one. Fourth one, insert suitable symbol. Now these three sums are denominators are equal, numerators are different, then we know if the denominators are equal, the fraction which have large numerator is the larger fraction. අපි ගත්තොත් මෙතන 8න් පංගු 1යි මෙතන 8න් පංගු 3ක් තියෙනවා. එහෙනම් මේක වැඩි. Similarly, other 3 you can understand. Here 7 out of 11, 4 out of 11. 11කින් 7ක් තියෙනවා මෙතන. 11න් පංගු 4යි මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් මේක වැඩි. Right, fifth one is different one. Numerators also different, denominators also different. Therefore, to find the answer, you have to write this with the common denominator. Common denominator you can form 6 here. To get 6, multiply this by 3. Therefore, numerator also multiply by 3. Now it is 3 over 6, 5 over 6. We know now denominators are equal, therefore this is larger one. We can write this way, but actually answer should be written using these two given fraction. From these two we can say this is larger one. දැන් අපි මේ දෙකෙන් තමයි පිළිතුර ලබා ගන්නෙ, denominator එක සමාන දෙකෙන්. නමුත් අවසාන පිළිතුර තියන්න මේ fractions දෙක ලියන්න ඕන. ඒතර අපි දන්නවා මේ 6න් 5 විශාලයි. 6න් 5 කියන්නේ මේක තමයි විශාල එක. ඒ නිසා මේ fraction එක මේ භාග සංඛ්‍යා විශාලයි මේකට වඩා. And this is denominators different, numerators also different. Then you have to get the equivalent fraction with the common denominator. Common denominator we can take 24. අපිට 24 ගන්න පුළුවන්. 24 ගන්න මේක ගුණ කරන්න ඕන 2ෙන්, මේක ගුණ කරන්න ඕන 3ෙන්. එහෙමනම් මෙතන පළවෙනි භාගයේ ලවයත් හරයත් දෙකම 2ෙන් ගුණ කරන්නේ. දෙවෙනි භාගයේ ලවයත් හරයත් දෙකම 3ෙන් ගුණ කරන්නේ. Now 14 over 24, 15 over 24, we can decide this is larger one. Then this is the symbol. Then from the original two fraction we have write this is larger one. Write in ascending order. These three fractions, all our numerators are equal. Therefore we can say ascending mean write from the smallest one. Ascending කියන්නේ එතකොට ආරෝහණ පටිපාටිය, ආරෝහණ පිළිවෙල. කුඩාමකෙන් පටන් ගන්න ඕන. The smallest one this is. 10න් පංගු 3ක් තියෙන. මේ 7න් පංගු ඊට වඩා ලොකුයි. 5න් කොටස් ඊට ලොකුයි. කුඩාමේව 10ට කපපුවා. එහෙමනම් ඒක තමයි කුඩාමක. The smallest one 3 over 10. The next one 3 over 7. Largest one 3 over 5. This is the smallest one. Next one this is. Largest one this is. Write in ascending order. All denominators are equal, numerators are different. Now easy to compare. This is the largest one. 15න් 14ක්ම මෙතන තියෙනවා. 15න් 7ක් මෙතන තියෙනවා. මේක තමයි විශාල මේක. මේක තමයි කුඩා මේක. Ascending order mean from smallest one. ආරෝහණ පිළිවෙල කුඩා මේක. Then we have write this first one, second this one, third this is. Write in ascending order. Denominators also different, numerators also different. Then we have write these three with the common denominator. What is the common denominator? You can take 10. මේක දෙකෙන් ගුණ කරලා 10 කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් මේකත් දෙකෙන් ගුණ කරනවා. මේක පහෙන් ගුණ කරොත් 10 කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් මේකත් පහෙන් ගුණ කරලා 10 හදා ගන්නවා. මේක ගුණ කිරීමට අවශ්‍ය නැහැ 10 තියෙන නිසා. 10 හදාගන්න මේක දෙකෙන් ගුණ කරා. එහෙනම් මේකත් දෙකෙන් ගුණ කරා. 10 හදාගන්න මේක පහෙන් ගුණ කරා. එහෙනම් මේකත් පහෙන් ගුණ කරා. 7 over 10 4 into 2 8, 5 into 2 10, 1 into 5 5, 2 into 5 10. Now from this one you can find the smallest one is this is 5 over 10. Now here very important, this is the smallest one, but as the answer we do not write this one. Now this is equivalent to this given half, then in the answer we have write this is අපි 10න් 5 කුඩාම බව ඇත්ත. හැබැයි 10න් 5 කියන්නේ අපිට දීපු භාගයක් නෙවෙයි. 10න් 5 කියන්නේ මේ දෙකෙන් එක කියන එකේ තුල්‍ය භාගය. එහෙනම් 10න් 5 වෙනකොට අපි පිළිතුරට ලියන්න ඕන දෙකෙන් එක තමයි කුඩාම එක මුලින්ම. අපිට පේනවා ඊට පස්සේ ලොකු එක මේක 10න් 7. එහෙමනම් ඒ වෙනකොට 10න් 7ම ලියන්න පුළුවන්. විශාලම එක මේ 10න් 8. 10න් 8 වෙනකොට අපි ලියන්නේ 5න් 4. Right, now you will able to do the exercise 9.4.